Can you control being offended? Jackie Exton wrote an article for the website Tiny Buddha saying that she believes being offended is actually a choice. Jackie says a lot of being offended has to do with us putting value on others' opinions. She says if we choose to not take offense to something, it doesn't mean we're condoning the offender's behavior. Actually, their hurtful comments are often based on their own fears and insecurities.
Preach.
By choosing to not get offended, we're actually taking the high road. So, babes, when it comes to being offended, is it easy for you to turn the other cheek? Where do you stand on that?
I love this conversation because I'm actually reading a book right now called 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do. And one of them was saying that when you allow someone to offend you, you give them your power.
Yep.
You're allowing them into your space, into your mind, into your energy, into your heart. So a strong-minded person wouldn't give them that kind of power. So I think it's a choice to be offended. You either can say, wow, I feel really sorry for you, and walk away. That's so sorry you feel that way, and not be offended. And I think I'm pretty damn good at this.
Yeah.
Well,
You
you
are.
know, I disagree.
I am.
But sometimes you got to check somebody, all right?
No, I agree, but that doesn't mean that, like, you're offended.
You ain't just going to be saying whatever you want to say about me.
She's offended.
You know?
Really?
No.
Are you offended? Are you offended by what Adrian just said?
The bigger person and the moon and the stars and the light. No.
But you can.
Yeah,
You can.
Whatever.
It's easier. It's easier said than done.
Exactly.
This actually reminds me of the book that Jeannie and I talk about all the time. It's called The Four Agreements.
Love it.
And it kind of parallels to what Don Ruiz was saying when you shouldn't take things personal. That's an agreement sometimes we make because whether they said something that is true or not, when you take it personal, you're making an agreement with them, and then you become a victim of
this
that
psychology
statement.
out here.
That
No,
is
it's
psychology.
so true.
I'm serious, but it takes a lot of maturity and strength, but I'm not there yet. I'm just
Exactly.
saying. Just saying. I would like to do that.
Because
Same.
sometimes you got to check a person to teach them something, okay? And teach them how to treat you with respect so that they don't offend you and I don't go to jail.
Right. So the concept of that agreement, though, to go deeper, is that when you actually take it personally, whatever somebody is doing to you, even if you let them know and check them, what you're not realizing is what they did to you, whether it's cut you off on the road or break up with you or say something nasty into your face. Whatever they're going through, that's omitting from them, and it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. So even if you check them, they don't even know what the hell you're coming back to them with because it's just something that's ugly inside them that needs to come out. And trust me, God don't like ugly, and that's going to come right back to them.
100%. 100%.
Either way.
I don't disagree, though, with teaching someone how to treat you. I'm kind of with you on you have to set boundaries for yourself.
Yeah.
And I think if you set proper boundaries, it'll put you in a position to become less offended. You check who's in your circle. You check who's around you. And guess what? If you are offending me on a level that is personal, then you shouldn't be in my personal space.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a combination of both things. One, don't let nobody treat you crazy.
Exactly.
And two, don't be so sensitive either.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, especially when you're doing posts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people get offended if they see a certain post and they get, you know. I remember this was, what was it? It was on a Sunday. You know how I get into my inspirational posts.
Yes.
Yes.
And I saw a post, and it was from a New York Times article in 2003 when Beyonce put out her first album.
Yes, I saw that.
The headline said something to the fact of, you know, Beyonce's first solo album. It was her first solo album. She's no Ashanti. Okay? So I posted that. And then I basically said, stay in your own lane and your time will come. And then, of course, some people took it as, why are you trying to shade Ashanti?
No.
And I was like, I'm not shading Ashanti. I'm actually, they're two different singers. I like them both. But can you imagine in 2003 that was Beyonce? If she would have saw that criticism and she let that get her down, they were shading her. And it's 2019. Beyonce is still going stronger than ever. That was the point.
But do you notice that Beyonce never claps back?
Never.
She's never offended.
No.
Well, she might be offended. You just might not know. She just don't tell you publicly.
But whether she is or not, whatever you post
power
on Instagram is really just for other people to see, and she ain't giving them that power. She could be in her
Say
kitchen
it loud.
saying, she ain't giving you trolls no power.
Don't give them that
and
power.
That's why Beyonce will keep
What would
reigning
Beyonce
supreme.